So here we are in between the Hair Crown Beauty Supply, the Be Quick gas station and convenience store, the Benny's car wash, and it was right here, it was July of 2016, right in the aftermath of the Alton Sterling shootings, which made national news. There was an assailant armed with a automatic weapon and shot 6 law enforcement officers. 3 of them died. And it was here right in the center of Baton Rouge. And our entire community at that time asked, how will we respond? And Baton Rouge will never be the same. Because of Veritas's existence, we were able to utilize donated funds that were meant for the community anyway. We were able to see law enforcement officers and their families for free for about a year. We haven't even gotten through the police shootings and all the care that was needed to help people recover from that when the floods hit. Every time it rains, still to this day, if it rains hard, people that flooded before, oh boy, I tell you what, their anxiety rises, and so we were happy to come alongside those people and those families for free, no charge to them, because last thing they need to think about is how can they find money for counseling, when they're having to expend tens of thousands of dollars to get their house back in order. Veritas stands for truth. It is Latin for truth. And so what we seek to do as a group of counselors is to help people understand their story, understand what they're going through, and hopefully help them to see truth in the middle of it so that therefore they can then get healed. It's very hard for people to access professional Christian counseling unless they have a certain level of income, really for the upper middle class to upper class, because a lot of counselors don't take insurance. And so I saw that there was a gap. There was a lot of folks here in our community that could not access that counseling. And so I wanted to figure out a way that we can solve that issue. We utilize empty rooms in churches Mondays through Fridays. That allows us to keep the cost low for the client. Additionally, for our counselors, high quality, high caliber counselors, they get paid what they could get paid at any other counseling center. And we are able to do that for them because of donations, and therefore those who are of a lower economic status get the same amount of care. If Veritas hadn't existed in 2016, after the police shootings and the flooding, then there would have been a lot of people that could not access the real help that they needed. And Veritas was greatly resourced because people understood the need of police officers, law enforcement officers, families suffering through not just what happened, but what might happen. People saw the need of, hey, let's resource families that have flooded. But oftentimes people don't see just the more common marital issues. They deal with parenting issues. They deal with their own depression, anxiety, substance abuse, sexual abuse. As a pastor, I know this. Sometimes somebody will come in with an issue that's just beyond a pastor. It's beyond pastoral counseling. And without an outside perspective helping that person, helping us walk through our stories, then people just don't get healed. And then what they do is they play out their own trauma to the next generation, the next generation. So we're looking to change that. And so one thing that Veritas wants to be is a gospel-centered, Christ-centered organization that comes alongside of pastors in other churches. So when they face an issue that's really beyond them, they have a safe, trusted place to go in order to send their folks. And in order to make that happen, we need people to continue to support the vision. We need people to donate financially so that we can continue to pay a high caliber of Christian counselors that can be used by God to make an incredible difference in somebody's life.